here with Stevie Pearson, and I'm going to interview him about disability access at theme parks. Have you been on any rides at Thorpe Park? If yes, which rides have you been on? If no, do you think some of the rides should be more disability friendly?
I've been on none of the rides at Thorpe Park. This is mainly because when I go to get on one of the rides, they say that you have to be able to walk on the metal ladders to get off the ride in case it breaks down.
Alright, cool. Are the rules at Thorpe Park different to theme parks you have visited in other countries, aka abroad?
I'm not sure if the rules are different in other countries, but in America I've been to the Disney parks there and they've let me go on a few rides like Test Track and other rides like that.
Do you feel that they treat you differently than any other guests at the theme park?
They definitely treat you differently because they give you a pass to go up to the exits to skip the queues, and I'd probably say that's the only thing they do differently for people in wheelchairs.
Thank you, Stevie, for your time. Your answers have been much appreciated.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I think the access on rides at Thorpe Park is quite good, to be honest. You can get on most of the rides. When there's new rides being built at the park, they always consider disabled access. They've got a structure in place that if you can't get on the ride, then they'll try every way possible to get you on that ride. I think they're probably more conscious about whether you can get on and off the rides than they are in other countries. Other countries, they'll do everything they can to get you on the ride, whereas in England it's more about the health and safety side of things, that as well as easily getting you on there, if anything happens, they want to make sure that they can get you off as easy as you manage to get on in whatever position the ride's on at. So it is different, but because I'd say the health and safety laws of things are more strict in England. Well, obviously, first of all, is to make sure that they can get on and off the ride safely. They'll ask a few questions to make sure that you can do certain things that may be necessary when on a ride, i.e. like getting off it if it breaks down. They'll always put you in a certain seat on the ride, so then that's the easiest either way or easiest side to get off the ride if anything does happen. So things are put in place to make sure that it is easy as possible for a disabled person to get on the ride and off if anything ever happens. That's obviously not out of the ordinary.
Theme parks in America are more wheelchair friendly than the theme parks in England, because there aren't many rides in England where wheelchair users can just go straight onto it, but in America there are quite a few rides that wheelchair users can just go straight on without any help or using any machines to get onto. The main aim of helping disabled people get onto rides in America, I think, is to make it more hassle-free.
We try to encourage everyone to come on our rides, but obviously there's still issue with health and safety, for example heart conditions, and if you're pregnant then obviously the ride's not suitable.